Welcome back to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this balance routine for athletes. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin standing. So let's come to the top of your mat. Feet can be together or hip width distance apart, and we'll start by doing a couple rounds of sun salutations. So from here on your next inhale, let's bring the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Hips stay elevated, elbows hug in. Inhale, baby cobra. Gaze down, no wrinkles in the neck here. Exhale, curl the toes, shift it back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. And now from here on your next inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart and by your sides. Great job. We got one more of those. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Elbows hug in, hips stay elevated. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Now from here on your next inhale, let's lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. And on your next inhale, let's rise up, coming into a high lunge. So in this high lunge, let's keep this right knee over the right ankle. Core is slightly engaged. Option to stay here, or we can also take a twist if you like, bringing the hands together at the heart and turning to the right, letting that left tricep rest on top of the right leg. If you are in the twist, let's come back to center. On your next exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. When you're ready, let's take it over to the other side. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the left foot up in between the hands. On your next inhale, rise up, finding a high lunge here. Again, let's keep this left knee over left ankle. Core is slightly engaged. Again, option to take a twist. So if you like, let's bring our hands together at our heart, turning to the left, letting the right tricep rest on top of that left leg. Make sure to breathe. If you're on that twist, let's come back to center. On your next exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Let's keep it going here. On your next inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky once again. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. This time we'll come into a warrior two. So from here, let's shift our left foot to 90 degrees. Inhale, air guitar this left hand up, coming into warrior two. So in this warrior two, let's make sure the right heel is in line with that left arch. Arms to a T, core engaged. On your next inhale, let's Reach that right arm back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step the left foot up in between the hands. Pivot that right foot 90 degrees. Inhale, air guitar. It's right arm up. Warrior two. So again, let's make sure this left heel is in line with the right arch. Arms to a T, core engaged. On your next inhale, reach that left arm back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Now from here, on your next inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart by your sides. Great job, you guys. Let's just rest here in mountain for a minute. Awesome job, you guys. So from here, we'll come into a tree pose. So let's start by placing all of our weight into our left foot and then slowly starting to lift this right foot off the ground. So a couple options. You can bring the sole of your right foot into your left calf, or you can bring it up into your left thigh. Just make sure you avoid the left knee. You want to protect that knee here. And coming into warrior, so a couple options. You can bring your hands up towards the sky, standing tall like a nice big tree, or you can bring your hands together at your hearts, palms pushing in towards each other. And in this tree pose, really try and look forward, find a focus. Maybe it's like a spot on the wall or anything you can focus on, and keep the majority of your focus solely on that one thing you're looking at. And on your next exhale, very mindfully release. We'll take it over to the other side. So let's place all of our weight into our right foot. Slowly start to lift this left foot off the ground. Again, you can bring the sole of the left foot into the left calf, the right calf, or the right thigh. Just make sure you avoid the right knee. You want to protect the knee. Notice how this side's a little bit different. Again, you can bring your hands up straight up towards the sky like a nice big tree, or bring your hands together at your heart, palms pushing in towards each other. Again, try and find that focus on the wall. And on your next exhale, very mindfully release. Great job, you guys. From here, let's bring our feet as wide as the mat. We'll come into a yogi squat. So let's place the hands together at your heart. Slowly but surely sink your hips all the way down. Try and keep your back as straight as you can here. From here, on your next exhale, release, make your way down to your mat, and make your way into all fours. So hands stacked right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips, tops of the feet are pushing into the mat, finding this nice foundation. We'll do a couple ab crunches here. So let's start by lifting our left leg up off the mat, extending that left leg long, and then reaching this right arm forward. And then from here, we'll do 5 ab crunches. So let's inhale, exhale, bring that right elbow and that left knee together, crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Come back to all fours. Good job. From here, let's just take it over to the other side. So lifting that right leg up off the mat, extending that right leg long, reaching that left arm out. We've got 5 ab crunches here. So inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Come back to all fours. Great job, you guys. From here, let's make our way onto our backs. Take your time getting there. And then once we do get here, let's place the soles of the feet in the mat. Legs are parallel with each other. From here, we'll come into a bridge pose. So on your next inhale, let's lift the hips up towards the sky. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you, clasping the hands together. Breathe in here. In this bridge, let's make sure to keep the legs, again, parallel with each other. You don't want the knees coming out. You want them nice and straight. From here on your next inhale, let's bring the hands up towards the sky. Come up on the tiptoes. Exhale slowly but surely. Lower the spine back to the mat. All the way down. Great job, you guys. From here, we'll take a constructive rest. So bringing the feet as wide as the mat, letting the knees knock in towards each other. One hand can rest on your belly, the other one on your heart. Now from here, let's walk the feet back to center. From here, lift your hips up very mindfully, just a little bit. And then from here, shimmy your hands underneath your hips, lower the hips back down. Now from here, extending the legs out long. So we're preparing ourselves to come into a fish pose here. So in your next inhale, lift yourself up, keeping the majority of the weight in your forearms. Look down at your toes, give your toes a little wiggle. Now from here to come into fish pose, essentially we're bringing the crown of the head to hover just off the mat, or you can let it rest in the mat. Again, keeping the majority of the weight in your forearms. Exhale, lift your head back up, mindfully release. From here, we'll come into our final pose, Shavasana, so lying flat on your back, extending the legs out long, extending the arms out long. I encourage you to close your eyes here. Letting the mind and the body reap all the benefits from today's balance practice. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, we can rock up, coming into a seated position of your choice. And wherever you are, let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.